G'day everybody, just going to do a little demonstration today on how to pack a bearing with grease. Obviously this is for a grease pack bearing. I'll show you the way that I do it. It's the old style way of course, with using your hands and not a needle greaser or a bearing packer. So what you want to do is, in one hand, grab your bearing like so. You want to have this surface facing towards your palm of your hand, and we're going to just put grease in this palm. You're going to scrape it down like that. And what that'll do is when you push it down into the palm of your hand, that'll squeeze the grease in this gap through your bearing, through the rollers, up through that small gap. You go right around and do it, and then you've got a fully packed bearing, and then you know that you've got grease throughout the bearing. So I'll show you how you do that. Get a bit of grease in your palm of your hand. You don't need a lot, because obviously bearing doesn't take a lot of grease. And what you want to do is you want a motion like that, is how you're going to scrape it in and push into the palm of your hand, and that'll force the grease up through the top of the bearing through there. So obviously I do it a lot faster, but if you're just learning, it's good just to do it slowly to get the hang of how you're going to do it. So I'll start doing it now. Obviously the force of doing it forces the grease through. It's hard to say because I wiped it all out, but you can see just there the grease is coming through the roller, so you know you've got grease right the way through. So you go around to the next part that isn't got grease in it, do the same thing. Keep going around. Make sure you're getting grease all up through there. Okay, so I've pumped all the grease through the races of the bearing for the rollers. You do this with just your excess grease, just wipe it all across your rollers there. Make sure you get it all nice and into all the gaps. Wipe it all over that. Now it's fully incorporated into the bearing. That bearing's packed and ready to go. This is for our plough, but you could be doing this on a wheel of your car or truck, or any other application you've got a grease bearing for. So that's the quick and easy way of doing it. Grab a pair of rubber gloves, makes life a bit easier. You're not chewing through all your rags. So yeah, that's how you repack a bearing with grease. I'll demonstrate on another bearing here. This one's a bit smaller. Same process applies obviously. Same process for no matter how big your bearing is. Big truck bearings, you know, that big, works the exact same. So grease in your hand there on your fingers, scrape it down into your palm, like so. Alright, that'll be packed, and we'll just wipe all that excess grease all over the bearing. Make sure it's all in there. Alrighty, so that's 2 bearings packed. Yeah, so that's how you packed bearings with grease, and as I said, that'll apply for any size bearing you've got, as long as it takes grease. Oil ones, obviously, you just put oil on them. So thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.